They never wore the crown, but every nation bent the knee, not with tanks or treaties, but ledgers, laws, and liquidity. They rose from the ashes of war and empire, not born of bloodlines but forged in wires. Ledger lords and algorithm attire, turning debt into shackles, cash into fire. Rootless, stateless, nameless gods, trading in futures like creation was odds. No anthem, no border, no moral clause, just data-fed fangs and deregulated claws. From Black Monday to Great Recession, every collapse a planned confession. Synthetic roots and capital flows. When money moves, their power grows.
You never saw the crown, but you obeyed it. The law return wasn't sacred, it was raided. Every vote you cast already waited, cause the world don't run us, they okayed it. You never saw the crown, but you obeyed it. The law return wasn't sacred, it was raided. Every vote you cast already waited, cause the world don't run us, they okayed it.
They don't lobby, they embed. They don't bribe, they become the Fed. Monetary priests in quantitative robes, printing chains while the public hopes. They whisper in treasury ears, engineer crashes, then auction fears. Presidents smile for the campaign checks, but it's boards and brokers signing the specs. Your laws authored by legal mercs, inside firms with names like perks. Every reform is just a loop, a maze designed by the ownership group. They don't need a throne to rule the land, just a pen alone, a quiet brand. No flag to fly, no war to fight, just balance sheets that black out light. They don't just own the stage, they script the play. Own the actors, direct what you say. Control the outrage, label the sane. Silence dissent with algorithmic chains. Truth got turned to a monthly plan. Paywalled facts, clickbait scams. From op-eds down to late night jokes, it's all sponsored by the same ghost. Hashtag armies, dopamine feeds, neural marketing war on your needs. And you think you're free while they farm your rage, but consent was captured before the page.
You thought it was fake, but it was fabrication. Markets crash on cue like simulations. Every crisis a dividend invitation. They don't watch the fire, they sell the nation.
Inflation ain't theft, it's harvest. Poverty's not a glitch, it's the artist. Pump it, dump it, short the fall, then loan them the ladder to climb the wall. They sell fear, then ensure the collapse. Short the lifeboats, map the gaps. And when the people scream, make it fair, they greenwash the crime and tokenize care. Carbon credits, ESG mask, justice auctions, equity task. Philanthropy plays with synthetic heart, just repackaged colonizers playing the part. They don't need a throne to rule the land, just a pen alone, a quiet brand. No flag to fly, no war to fight, just balance sheets that black out light. Bombs not dropped for defense, the dividends. Rebel one day, partner the next again. Contractors write the mission brief, policy printed by arms dealers' grief. They don't win wars, they extend them. Treaties are stalls till they amend them. Rebuild the rubble, privatize the peace. Sanction the truth, weaponize relief. Factions funded both east and west. Conflicts a product, unrest an asset. And when soldiers fall, stocks rise. That's the price of blood in real-time lives. They said you don't nothing and still be glad, but they forgot to mention what they had. Your air, your land, your DNA scan. Your rights resolved with invisible hands. They're moving toward a coded throne, where identity's leased and thoughts on loan. Digital IDs, social score plans. Yeah, every choice inside their hands. Programmable cash, compliance-based food. Carbon quota, live in silence approved. Own no home, lease your breath. Smile for access or face social death. They don't need chains, they stream your cell. Track your fears with Intel Cell. From biometric leash to facial script, every blink a data clip. But there's a rhythm, They don't measure in charts, a pulse outside of their silica hearts, where truth isn't branded but carried in verse, where silence defies their planned rehearse. Middle nation, not clout but compass, mapping the move they thought were among us. We broke the mirror, decoded the play, said it before the think tanks could say. From Gaza to Ghana, the voices align. Not for profit, but the sanctity of spine. This isn't rebellion, it's reclamation. Not a tweet, but born from revelation. We ain't resisting, we're rewiring. Torch in hand and the world's admiring. You can't colonize what's unbreakable. You can't break what's unmistakable. You can buy the silence, not the soul. And you can own the world, but never control.